So let's talk about 5 ways that we kind of put this together in a modular way. And you don't these don't make sense, all 5 for one artist, but again, as a modular approach, you take 1, 3, and 5, and they work for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so the first way is this thing we call subscriber, and yes, we leave the E out just to be goobers. Um, but subscriber is a model that we've started doing that is really, really interesting, to where people, we're going to give away the product and maybe the t-shirt, and people will pay a monthly price, say 20, 40, $69, those price points, and they get different things at each price point. But every month they pay that 49 or $69 to be a subscriber to their artist, and they get stuff each month, right?
Yeah.
And this is super, I mean, this is the Netflix model, right? We're not inventing this. Amazon, all those companies have been doing this for years, but this is just starting to trickle down to the music and media world.
Yeah.
And it's great for artists because every month they know, okay, great, I've got 7,000 in subscriber fees coming in this month.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a piece of my moat. I can know that next month there's going to be around 7,000 a month coming in because people are using this subscriber model.
Mhm.
And they're able to maybe think about getting on offense or doing a promotion or going on tour because they know that 7,000 a month's coming in. Okay, I'm just pulling that number out of the air, but that's kind of the psychological idea and the moatness around the subscriber model.
Yeah, you can kind of figure out how many of your fans are actually serious fans who really, really want to support you.
Yeah, and Patreon's been doing this for years.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
GoFundMe's kind of part of this in a sense,
Mhm.
but the subscription model is huge for
Yeah,
artists.
for those for those websites, it's more so like for what I've seen at least, it's like a lot of YouTubers and things like that building up their well, just getting in a second way for their audience to be able to reach them
Right.
because through their uh, primary channel, you don't get a whole lot of revenue. So
Mm-hmm.
this is a way for them to be able to get a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's mostly about them just paying to support the artist. A lot of people who pay for these kind of things, it's not about what you get in return, even though you are looking to get something in return and looking to
Yeah.
make yourself a bit part more of it. But mostly it's about just trying to support the artist and really be a supportive fan.
Yeah, it can be for sure. But if I'm into Coheed and Cambria and I live in New Zealand,
Mhm.
they're not coming my way anytime soon. So
Yeah.
I get to touch them and interact with them through the subscription model.
Oh yeah, that little
Um,
bit of extra can go a long way.
yeah, totally. So the subscription model is one of the models we do a lot of. The next is
So
what we call funder, and funder is kind of like what you just mentioned, Dylan, to where you're doing a launch campaign
mhm,
and you've got X amount of fans and they want to be part of that launch campaign.
great.
We've done this through Patreon. We've done this through, a number of different channels,
Mhm,
but it's an important piece of launching a product debt free. People want to help, right? And as
yeah,
artists and entrepreneurs, we have an aversion to asking, right? We don't want to do that. That feels weird to us. So, um, but they want to help. Fans want to do that.
mhm,
They want to be part of the story. So, Funder's a big part of launching a product fully funded and profitable.
mhm. And you can almost present it as like a pre-order. I was just gonna say that
Yeah,
as
it's another. This is another way to do that. Yeah,
yeah,
it is
mhm,
just to do pre-sales.
yeah,
So there's an author who was very close to Van Halen for years, and he wrote a lot of articles over the years
Mhm.
very intimate uh, relationship. And through the pre-orders, he was able to look, the book's not even done.
Yeah.
And people are buying it for way more than they would buy it at Barnes and Noble or Amazon, right? They're buying it for, let's call it $89.
Mhm.
But they're excited about it, right? They want to be part of the pre-order process. So the pre-order stage is an important stage for any launch
It's especially in
strategy.
my mind, like more less profitable artists or more beginner artists, because then they might not be able to actually print their discs or print their book unless
Yeah.
they get that pre-order money to kind of fund and keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it kind of defies logic. It's like you're selling something before the thing is even done.
There's a lot of trust involved.
A lot of trust and a lot of follow through and a lot of deliverabilities.
Mhm.
Um, but it's if you just think of the old way of, now I got to go spend a lot of money to manufacture this thing, and then I'll put it on sale. It's like, man, you've just lost a lot of money in thinking the old way.
It's a lot of risk for maybe not so much reward.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's you're taking on all the risk yourself, and it's the most expensive way to do it.
Yeah.
If you avoid pre-order, funder, and subscribe, the different modular approaches.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, whether it's music or whether it's a book or even a film or a series, I mean, people want to be part of the story before the thing is even shipped.
For sure.
And then once the launch happens, you sell the single products like you would normally. I mean, it's not brain surgery. You sell the widget, sell the music, sell the book, however you whatever you've created.
Mhm.
And then Flasher is kind of the promotional modular piece, in that, a couple of times a year we do these promotions. A book's done, a record's done, um, but we do, we'll make a $30 discount available for 48 hours only,
Mhm.
and it drives a spike in sales through Flasher. But
Definitely.
yeah, this is just promotional, buy one get one, or 30% off type flash sales.
Right.
So these are this is kind of how we launch products fully paid for and profitable. Doing the subscriber model, doing the funder approach, doing
Mhm.
pre-orders, single product sales, and promotional flash sales.